shoot me down soon. They seem gone to sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Well, today is the day, and I'm pretty darn excited. Actually gonna set up a 3D archery course at my house. I've wanted to do this for a long time. Got literally a couple of pallets of Delta McKenzie targets here that I'm gonna set up. And you're gonna do it a little bit different just because obviously like a tack event or something like that, they've got a lot of runway, so you move from one shot to the next all the way through all 18. This one I'm gonna set up into 4 stations. So basically you go to one spot and you're gonna have 4 shots from that one station just because it doesn't take up as much space. Actually gonna do one to where I set up a buck bourbon blind and you'll shoot out of the blind, which is gonna be pretty cool. So real life scenarios is what I'm going for here. Well, as real life as you can because I actually got a goblin target, so that's not real life. But got the Delta McKenzie targets because they're pretty much the only ones that I found that could actually live up to where I'm gonna put these at. I live right on Lake Michigan, get a ton of sand, every weather condition that you could think of, humidity. Delta McKenzie got the toughest targets. Gonna get these things loaded up in the truck, got a quick drive down the driveway, same driveway that I've shot a couple big deer off. You gotta check those videos out. And man, we're gonna get started this morning. Howling coyote here. That'll be a pretty sweet one to shoot. So if you do one station here, this is going to be the elevated station, kind of like you're in a tree stand, but pretty cool on the courses. You don't have to climb up to shoot. So I'm gonna put one station here so I can do directly down about 20 yards and then stagger one at 30. And I'm actually gonna mess up the deer trail over here, but I'm gonna cut this dead tree down and then you can shoot at about 70 or 80, all from one spot right here. May sneak one behind, but this is gonna be the elevated spot right here. Do I go up for another one or do I follow the trail? See what's up. Big deer trail, that's what's here. I'm gonna have it so you walk from the ridge line right here. So station 1, I'm gonna do station 2 right here. And I'm gonna put most of the targets down this way, because then when you go and get the targets, you can grab your arrows and move on to the next station. Starting to use the big brain now. Grab your arrows, continue on. So if I grab my arrows off the last target there, get here, I think this is where I'm gonna put the blind. It's pretty flat, but from here, have it basically so you're sitting in the blind looking this way. You do a target out the left, and a left center, and then the right, kind of give you everything that you would shoot in a blind. I'm probably gonna keep these ones from 18 to, I may sneak one out over that way about 40, but from a blind, you're not generally shooting that far, so keep them real life scenario. So then, as I'd leave the blind, continue, go over here, grab an arrow, grab an arrow, grab an arrow, grab my arrow, hop back up on the ridge, head to the last station. What do you think? You get to the hillside or you keep going? Let's keep going. Oh yeah, this is gonna be it. Ah, so perfect last station because you can walk off. All right. So this is going to be where we put the last station. Going to have to do a little bit of trimming to make this work. but I like it. On this one, I'm gonna leave narrow windows on having to make really tight shots. So like on the, I may put the goblin right over there. It'll be about 25 yards, but through a tight window, I'll be able to stretch one at about 60 to 65. I'm gonna grab my, when I go and set these, I'm gonna grab my Leupold rangefinder and just come out here, and as I pick the station, like this is where you're gonna stand, I'll start ranging to make sure I get the right distances, and I'm gonna actually put them in my phone. And WTA, we got a sweet graphics team, so I'm gonna give it to Julie on the team. We're gonna make like an official shooting card for it. Be like your 18 hole, like playing golf or doing whatever. It'll be pretty sweet. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all these unboxed now, put together, and then I'm gonna cluster them together in the groups of how I'm gonna do the stations. So give me a chance to look at everything, kind of size up by what size everything is, and then what distance I'm gonna do at each station. We went from a whitetail to now we're gonna do a black buck. That's pretty exciting. Gonna have a wide selection of targets here, which is pretty awesome. Delta McKenzie makes a ton of different models. It makes it fun for shooting. Hopefully get my kids involved out here just for the variety. Be pretty awesome. I'm gonna keep unboxing. There we go. The old goblin. Probably my favorite out of the whole mix here. Well, I got them broken apart in the 4 groups, kind of broken apart by just the stations that they're gonna go in. This is gonna be the first station, so we're gonna have some longer shots. These things are generally life-size. They got a wolf, black buck, howling coyote, and of course the old mini goblin here. And Delta McKenzie makes it so they're extremely durable, but also lightweight. They're easy to handle, which is great. Built for tournament use, but with the foam that they use, it's super easy to pull it out, so you're not gonna hurt your back either, which is, as I get older, it's a big deal. But now that we got them broken up, we're gonna get them loaded up in the Ranger and go start setting them by station. So we'll shoot this station first. This is gonna be the first one on the hill over here. We'll get them all loaded up, get the first one in place.
Don't be afraid of the dark, be careful with stars.
So we're gonna have the black buck be the longest shot here. Let's see what we can get it. We've got, I think what I'm gonna do is actually just use this opening right here, go 60, 50, 40, and then 20. And then mix it up a little bit. Do 20 for that goblin. I wanna keep that one close. Black buck at 60. Yeah, I'll do 50 and 40 here. Then I'll mix up some odd yardages over there.
Yeah, when I blow up, I'ma soar high like Peter Pan. In real life, be living out my dreams. If I'm waking up, it's in a foreign land. Whole wrist covered up in ice. Dealership, never asked the price. I hit the mall and ball with my dogs. Yeah, I swiped it once without thinking twice, cause this what I was made for. Man, I know this what I came for. On a big stage, couple thousand people.
There we go. 60-yard target set. Now we're gonna put that howling coyote at 40.
Charge for them bank rolls and I'm grinding. Money on my mind and I'm headed to the top. I won't stop until I find it. Write my name in diamonds, but all these lights are blinding. I wonder, is it worth it? Feel like I'm losing my mind.
There we go. Got our first station set up. We got goblin at 20, howling coyote at 40, wolf target's pretty sweet. You gotta check those out. And black buck at 60. And basically how it'll work is you're shooting from right here. You have to move a foot this way to do that. Kind of lean up for the goblin. And then basically back here you'll be able to get the wolf and the black buck. Got left and right facing, slightly off broadside. So basically shoot these 4 targets, leave your bow right here, go and grab your arrows, then come back here, grab your bow. We're gonna continue right along this ridge right to our second spot.
talking like that. It's really getting too much, but I can't pull back. Though I try to resist, I can't fight this. And no one makes me feel like you do. And no one sets my body on fire. And no one gives me shivers like you. Oh, no one does it better.
It's a pretty, I've liked every station so far. This may be my favorite just because I'm gonna get a chair in here, and this is about as real life from a blind hunt as you can get, because you're gonna have to do a little bit of moving. You got a shot up, vertical, a little bit down, and you got a typical deer shot right through some brush here. The vitals are open, but you're definitely gonna have to do a little bit of leaning there to make it work, which I think is great. Third station, done. Gonna go load up, grab the stuff for the fourth, and continue right up this trail here to the last station. Traditional deer target, a lynx, and a goblin. Trying to think, man, we could put one up there if we wanted to. Maybe you just ended on a 50-yarder, right up there. You do it on the whitetail or the lynx. All right, so the last shot here is going to be the whitetail at 50 yards, right there. Now where are we going to put? We're going to put the goblin right there in the green stuff. Goblin's going to be 35. And I think since we're shooting that way, we're going to do lynx 30, goblin 35, whitetail 50. That's how we'll end it. This is going to be the last station, number 4. We got 3 targets here. That's going to be it. Slide over to your left. More. Right there. Last one. Got to hit it on a whitetail. It's got to be a heck of a shot. So 50 yards. Gotta slide a little more this way. There we go. Target number 15. Course is complete. Last one right at 50. And basically start, shoot, come back to where you're at, walk, shoot, grab your arrows as you go to the blind station. Last station here, probably got my favorite target, that goblin right down there. That is awesome. Delta McKenzie Targets, the reason I got them is because of where we're at right now. It's starting to rain right along the lake. They got to go through a lot. They're tournament grade, right? So that means they're going to take a lot of arrows. They're easy to pull out though, so it's perfect for shooting. If you guys are interested, Delta McKenzie Targets, use the code MP10, get 10% off. That's it for the setup video. Now make sure to tune into the next video where we actually come and shoot the course. But before that, I'm gonna have a graphic card built with all these targets on it, kind of like a scorecard. Just think golf, total archery challenge, something like that, but it's gonna be personalized. Julie on the WTA team is gonna be able to do that. It's gonna look sweet. Get the Matthews Phase 4 out and shoot it. So make sure to tune in the next video. Am I sweating?